biggest pet peeve in coaching is when a player makes an error, the player, maybe the parent, the coach, always gravitates to correcting the technical side. Now, whilst yes, there are a lot of times where technical situations occur that you can't execute a ball because of your technique. The question to ask yourself is, once an error is made, was it a technical, tactical, physical, mental, or perceptual error? Once you've figured out where the error has come from, it's important to correct the root cause of the problem. If the error wasn't technical and you go and correct the technical problem, but it might have been a decision-making / problem-solving scenario, then you're actually not really solving the cause of the problem. Think of it as going to your garden and taking a weed out of the garden. When you go to the garden, you take a weed out. If you don't get the weed by the roots, the weed will grow back. Now, our job as coaches is to take the weed out by the roots so that the problem doesn't reoccur. One of the things that we do as coaches, we generally fill air with a lot of technical jargon, but really got to figure out why a player made an error, where the error has come from, and how we're going to solve that. And not solve that for that moment, but solve that for the course of time for this player on match day. My job as a coach is to make myself redundant, to get my players to understand what they are doing, why they are doing it, and how they need to improve themselves. So on match day, they can problem solve. Yes, coaching is now available on match days in tennis, but at junior level, it's still not. So we as coaches have to set up our players to be able to understand the difference between a technical error, tactical error, physical error, mental error, or perceptual error.